Okay, hello Tertullian. Thank you for being here with us today.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Carthage, Africa. Carthage at the time was controlled by the Roman Empire. The era of the ante-Nicene Fathers was an exciting time because there were so many passionate scholars.
That was very interesting, Tertullian. So now, what was your education like?
I had a superb education. I was a scholar and thus wrote 3 books in Greek. My education was so outstanding. I could speak 2 languages. Roman, Africa shaped my education drastically because it was home to many great orators who were passionate about what they did.
Wow, Tertullian, that is amazing. So, were you raised a Christian?
No, the transformation was sudden and decisive. Christianity changed my personality, and I now believe that Christians are made, not born.
Okay, so moving on to your career. We know some of your works have been lost, but give us an overview of what they covered.
Okay. I actually covered the entire theological field at the time. I wrote about the apologetics against paganism and Judaism, polemics, polity, discipline, and morals. I tried to convey a picture of religious life and thoughts during the time period I lived in. My books also have a monotheistic view to them because I was attracted to its movement. In my writings, the Apologeticus, I wrote about believing that people have the right to freedom of religion. This I addressed to the Roman magistrates against paganism. I also addressed to them that Christians have a right to a fair trial, especially when the penalty was death. What I am most proud of in my work towards disproving charges against Christians of incest, adultery, and the murder of infants during the Lord's Supper. Weird is weird.
Now, moving forward, besides being devoted to God, did you ever study or have any other interests pertaining your career?
As a matter of fact, before I devoted to Christianity, I practiced law. The knowledge I received from the Roman and Greeks drove me to this career, but as we know, my faith in God changed for the better.
Outstanding, Tertullian. Within your personal faith, Christianity, what major factors did you feel so strongly about that you felt the need to defend the church?
During my time, Roman persecutors were taking place, and as a loyal Christian, I spoke out to the Roman authorities, attempting to then persuade to halt their senseless persecutions towards innocent beings. I later defended the church by composing a number of writings against many heresies, including Gnosticism. After all, I was part of the leading representatives for the early church.
So, after your death, what were some attributes that people commemorated you by?
I've been called the father of Latin Christianity, as well as the founder of Western theology. But what I believe honestly, and what makes a person the way they live their life, and I live my life by serving God to the fullest. No matter how people remember me, I know that God loves me for me.